Hey everyone, Richard Robbins here. Well, first of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to the Roaring 20s. Yes, very exciting decade. I'm looking forward to having a wonderful decade. I hope you are as well. Well, the numbers are in from Vancouver. Now, I'm going to do a few things different. Obviously, I'm going to show you January through December of 2019. I'll compare December of 2018 to 2019. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you the total number of sales that have taken place in your marketplace for the last 5 years, and also show you the benchmark price for the last 5 years as well. And also I got an announcement to make. I do these monthly. I'm going to stop doing these market updates monthly. I'm going to go to quarterly. Why? When I started these monthly updates a few years ago, the reason I did was I started them because I wanted to show real estate professionals like yourself how they could do market updates for their market and expose it to their audience. Since then, we've had hundreds and hundreds of people that are now doing that, so you got that all figured out. That instead of me doing it monthly, you do it monthly for your audience, and I'm going to go to quarterly for my audience. So anyway, let's get started, everybody. Here's the deal. We look at January through the end of December. We got sales, we got active listings, months of inventory, and your benchmark price right here. We started. Market was tough when we started. 1,103 sales. Remember, you take the sales divided into the active listings, that shows you your months of inventory. Your months of inventory determines the strength of your market in terms of price because it's your supply and demand. Above 6, buyer's market, 4 to 6 balance. Below 4 is going to be a seller's market. Look at this. You started in a very weak market, strong buyer's market, and almost 10 months of inventory. So what happened? Our sales started to go up as they do in the spring, went to 1484, 1727, 1829, and then look what happened in May, which was, by the way, almost the best months of the spring, almost the best month of the year at 2638. Then June off, 2077, then we did 2557. July was better than June, a little bit uncommon in some markets. 2231 in August, 2333, and then look at this, best month of the year, 2858 in October. That's unusual. Best months usually happens out around here. That tells me your market is getting stronger. 2500, and then we dropped to 2016, but this was substantially stronger than 2018 in December, which I'll show you in just a minute. But look at this. You started 10 months of inventory. Then went to 7.8, 7.4, 7.8, and then what started to happen? Look at here. We started to fall. We ended the year 4.3, 4.3, 4.3, a balanced market, much stronger than where you started, so all good news. Okay, look at this. 2018 in December, you did 1,072 sales. 2019, you did basically 2,000. You're up by 88%. Massive number. Your market has recovered so nicely, okay, from all of the, stress testing, foreign buyer tax. We can go on and on and on, vacancy tax that have been put into your marketplace, but you recovered very, very nicely. So obviously people want to be in Vancouver, which makes sense. Benchmark price, just over $1 million, okay? 2018, right on $1 million, down by 3%. Down a little bit, but not a great change, and this is December over December. Okay, so let's look at this. Here's your months of inventory. If we go back 2017, we started just above 4. We ended at 3.5. 2018, we started right around 4, and we ended at 10. What about 2019? We started at 10 or just below 10, right? But we ended right here at 4.3. Look at how close we are to what happened, okay, in 2017. So you can see the recovery of pricing of your marketplace right here. Very, very nice. What about the last 5 years? What this is, total sales that took place in the last 5 years in your market. 2015, 42,326. We started to go down. Okay, down by 5.6% to roughly 40,000. Down by 10% right here. Okay, down to 35,993. Then down by 1%, I should say, 31.6 to 24,000. And then we're up by 3%. So you can see what's going on. It going down, 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 and then all of a sudden in 2019 you went up. And this is what starts. It starts by going up a little bit. It's like here, it started by going down a little bit, 5%, down a little bit more, and then boom. Now what's happened? We're going this way. So you can see what's happening. Your market is starting to recover. Now barring any interest rate increase or changes by the government, then I think you're going to see a pretty decent year this year. What about price? So here's your benchmark. 700, okay? Then we went up by 25%, okay, to 880. Then we went up by 12%, 987. Then we went up by almost 9% to just over $1 million. And then we ended down by 6.5%, okay, at just slightly, right around $1 million. Now you look and you say, well, why would this come down? Well, the reason it would come down if we go back here and we have a look at this is because look where we started, months of inventory. Your market was all buyers, 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 buyers until we got here when it became a little more balanced. So that's why your benchmark price, if you look at it, the average of the whole year, it's slightly weakened. So saying that, we have some other slides. I'm not going to go through them, but I want to show them to you because if you go to our blog, you can download these slides. So I've showed you all these, but then what we did is we took detached, showed you the number of sales, townhouses, number of sales, apartments, number of sales, and then we also started moving the average price of detached for the last 3 years, as well as townhouses and as well as apartments. So anyway, you go to the blog, you can download these slides, have a look at them, figure out what's going on in your market. What's my prediction of 2020? I think I've already told you. I think 2020 is going to be just fine. I think your prices will probably start inching back up in 2020. I think your sales are going to be more than they were in 2019. I think you're going to see a significant increase in sales, actually. I'm going to say that your sales will probably be up by maybe 10, maybe 12%. That's just a guess, but that's what I'm predicting. So anyway, I wish you an amazing 2020. And at the end of the day, everybody, remember, it's a beautiful life. Make it count.